As excited as you are right now. Ow, ow. I need you to keep that same energy when we get to the doctor.
Blame your mom. I know. Blame your mom. But I get the rare husband. I told you so. I told you so. I told you so.
Okay, she knows how to read a room. She definitely knows how to read the room. We started a podcast. Oh, I hate it. I was in the front. I was all the way up there. I could see where I was. What it? Oh, I forgot I still had a thing on my face. Oh, how pretty is this? Remember your why. I'm low-key like, I'm not frustrated. You know why? Because this happens. But it's like I left my house early to be here at the time we had scheduled, and now you're telling me that the guy's not coming until noon. Even though I go through things, I go through trials, I go through struggles, I have to remind myself that the enemy is already defeated.
You and me were meant to be as one. The universe has known it all along. Written in the stars.
Happy Monday! It's Monday and bright-eyed, bushy-tailed, okay? If you guys see a little bit of sweat on my face, I just got out of the shower. Literally, hold on, let me wipe this screen too. Okay, and yeah, I just got out of the shower. I'm washing clothes. Today's Monday. I wash clothes on Mondays. I'm about to go edit because this vlog will come out on Tuesday and it's podcast week. Yes. So when you guys are seeing this, it is October. So I'm going to go ahead and say now, happy October. We started a podcast. Started. Anyway, it is live right now. So if you want to see the first episode, here is the thumbnail. You can go and check that out. We hope you enjoy it. And we'll subscribe and chime in. Let's have a discussion about whatever we're discussing. And yeah, so let's grow together over there. So hubby and I have like an errand to run later on. I'm in the space where we're doing the podcasting. See, there's the mic 1, mic 2, all of the stuff here, all of that. Oh, can y'all see? Yeah, there we go. Let's see. I got my laptop because I had that upstairs. Let me turn this light off. Okay, we are downstairs, so I need to make some coffee. Okay, y'all, sounds like hubby is about to be on a call, so let me go close his door, make my coffee, and I'll be right back. Okay. You guys, isn't this the cutest little cup? So I got this when I went to Hobby Lobby. Now y'all know I've been saying I don't do pumpkins, but this has a green leaf on it. So I felt like, okay, we can compromise. All right, let me go ahead and get the day started. Y'all, excuse my brows. I'm prepping them. I just put some brow gel on there in the direction I just brushed them up that I want them to go, and then I'll go in and fill them in when I get ready for the podcast. Oh, Shadow also has a vet appointment today. So I have to take her to the vet. You hear that, Shadow? You gotta go to the vet today. We gotta get some shots. As excited as you are right now. Ow, ow. I need you to keep that same energy when we get to the doctor. All right, y'all. See y'all a little bit later. I'll check in later. Bye. Come on. Go get in the grass. Go pee-pee. There she goes. Shadow, what you making that noise for? Y'all see Shadow back there making all that noise. Alright, so hold on 1 second.
This is Amanda. How can I help you?
Hi, good afternoon, Amanda. I wanted to find out if you guys have any openings for me to bring my 2 rabbits for a nail trimming. Thank you.
All right. You're welcome.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay, all pet grooming and pet care is being handled today and tomorrow, okay? That one there is going to get her shots, right, Shadow? I was about to call you Sam. And then the buns are going to get their nails cut tomorrow because they have grown out. I take them about maybe twice a year. They will not let us cut their nails. I think Sam would, but we don't like to upset her because she's just super sweet. She's very sweet, so she'll let you pick her up, but I don't want to go any further than that. And then Midge definitely will not let us cut her toenails. She does not like her hind legs off of the ground. She'll let you pick her up like from the front, like her two front paws or her front half, but she does not like her hind legs off of the ground. And Midge's hind legs are very floppy, very big. Like, she has some big back feet. So I get it. I get it. If we're on the floor, she'll jump on us. Like, she'll do it, but to pick her up, she doesn't like that. So I usually take them to their vet, which they go to 2 different vets to get that done. Shadow goes to a vet clinic, and the bunnies have to go to what they call an exotic vet. So they specialize in, rabbits are considered an exotic animal, so, or an exotic pet, so you need vets specifically for that. But anyway, speaking of pets, hubby agreed that we can get a second dog next year. I'm so excited about that. Pretty much after we have someone in the shop and I'm home a little bit more, and also he has to like see what his like workload is gonna be like at the beginning of the year, because having pets, you guys, if you want to raise them correctly and give them the best lives, you want to have that time, right? Because pets can get depressed. So, and they just like the company. They want to give you the company, and you want to give them the company, the companionship. I just think that Shadow needs a friend to play with. The buns have each other, and I just feel like Shadow needs a friend, right, Shadow? A four-legged friend. So I actually bought the buns for her to, you know, have company, but she's actually afraid of the buns. Anytime we put her, like, she comes in the bedroom and goes to sleep because the buns are in there, she'll run in there and she will run away. She will go into her bed, and Midge actually intimidates her or antagonizes her or whatever the word is, and she'll Midge will go up and get in her bed and be all in her face, you know, which is the opposite of bunnies, okay? Because bunnies are prey animals, so they would typically run from dogs or whatever, but not Midge, honey. Sam is like, I'm a G, honey. I am a G. I mean, Midge is like, I'm a G, and she is. Trust and believe. The stories I can tell you. Hey, Shadow. Wait a minute. I think I was supposed to... Was I supposed to turn right there? Oh my God. Oh no, I'm doing good. Dang it, I got behind this truck. I don't know why I thought I was going the wrong way, y'all. And now I'm behind this truck. Oh, I hate being behind big old trucks. Oh, I hate it, I hate it, I hate it. I was in the front. I was all the way up there. I could see where I was. Really, Shadow? Come here. Come here, Shadow. Okay, so we got confirmation for some pots that should be in. It says it'll be available for pickup on Friday. Hey guys, we're at the shop now. I'm about to do the decorating with the fall stuff, just a little bit of sprinkles here and there, and then I'll show you guys what we look like now since the shipment. and that, you know, it's fall up in here. Fall, autumn, which one do y'all prefer? I think of like autumn, or I say autumn, or think of autumn, I think of like the yellows and the oranges and the changes, you know, of the trees, the foliage outside. And then fall is more like telling you the weather, you know what I mean? I don't know if that makes sense, but that's how I see it in my mind. Anyway, I'm sorry y'all, the AC literally just came on when I hit play. I know that it's loud, so I'm gonna keep it short, but I wanted to come on, like I said, and show you guys that I'm at the shop and we're gonna like decorate a little bit, just a little bit. It's like so little, but I'm eating this salad. It's just a chipotle salad. Okay, we trying to get back, y'all already know, but like the 6 or 7 hours that I'm here at the shop, I try to do OMAD, but like I'm hungry today. I went to Barnes & Noble this morning and I got a couple of books. I'll show you guys that later, but your girl is starting this day off in the Word. I did not read my daily Word this morning, so I'm gonna do it here at the shop. And yeah, so.
You are the vine, and we are the branches. I can do nothing apart from you. Giver of life, the one to hold on to. I can do nothing apart from you. No, no. You're my lifeline. 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 You're showing forgiveness, loving your children. I can do nothing apart from you. No, no. Speaking your word and being able to listen. I can do nothing apart from you. No. You're my life.
And none of it is a mistake. We were born for such a time as this, and in the families we were born into, in the areas we were born into, with the friends that we have, God wants to use all of it.
Hey guys, so I wanted to stop really quickly here because two things. I'm trying to just make sure I understand it right, but I want to do like a thought experiment with y'all and let me know in the comments if you can understand what I'm saying. So we're reading chapter 4. So I started out with Melanie doing chapter 4, and I went through her Bible study, but I wasn't, so you know, so here's, okay, let me say this. I know you guys know that when you go to church and the preacher's preaching, you get the word, you shouldn't stop there, right? When you know, taking your notes, you should go back home and study the word for yourself to show it approved, right? Go through the text on your own so you can get your own understanding or a deeper understanding or confirm what he said. All right, so I listened to Melanie's chapter 4, and you know, I guess even in hers, it was fine and I got it for the most part, but I need to go a little deeper because I've been watching this other YouTuber. Her name is Faith, How to Faith a Life, or that's the name of her channel. Her name is Faith, and she really stresses, and I really never have thought to, or even in the past studied the word the way that I've studied since I found her channel, and that is just looking at the words, like looking up individual words that we would think we know the meaning of, but we know the meaning of it on a surface level or from the Webster dictionary, not the biblical terminology for the word or definition of the word. And so I didn't really get that with today's lesson with it. So it was like, I feel like there's more to it. I didn't get any light bulb moments, to be frank. Usually what I'll do is I'll also go into the Bible Experience. They have an amazing, and I think I've shown just quickly on some of our videos, they have an amazing like illustration summary of a particular book, right? And it just makes it clear, it makes it plain, it just puts it all out there in a way that is like I could just absorb it with complete understanding. So I typed in Esther 4 to just listen to that again, or see if there were any pastor sermons or anything that could give me a little bit more into chapter 4. And so I saw that Casey, who's another YouTuber who does Bible studies with me on here, did one, and I wasn't sure if I knew that, but I've listened to Melanie's 1, 2, and 3, and those were fine. And listening to Casey's, hold on, I'm just trying to see if this FedEx guy is coming in here for some reason. He is. Hi. Welcome. That's for me? Do I need to sign? Thank you. Have a good one. Thank you so much. Y'all, I literally have no idea what this is. Oh, this is my ink. So what I like about her is she goes into pulling up enduring word, which I love enduring word because you can go in and type in a scripture or like the chapter and verse that you want more information on, more clarification on, more, yeah. And so that just helped me a lot. So in this particular scripture, what I have so I've read it twice. I read it when Melanie read it. I read it on my own. I turned off everything, read it on my own, and then I read it again when Casey read it. So I've read it 3 times. And in the second to third time, and after reading it that many times, what stuck out for me, and I'm not done with Casey's yet, we need to go through the soap method, was that what kind of came out is that, one, the king was the king. However, it seemed like he listened to all his officials in making determinations for things, right? What stuck with me or kind of made me like say, because it's like, don't abuse your power, one. Don't just be in a position or get a position of authority, a position of, where you can make change, affect change in people's lives. You're destroying people's lives, people, just because your officials tell you something and you don't have the entire story. Even more than that, sorry you guys, the AC is coming on. Even more than that, I think in Mordecai making the statement, don't think that you can't be affected by something because you don't say anything. Like, let's say you're in a company or you're in an organization and something is going on shady and you know about it. It's like, if you stay silent because you're afraid or because you don't necessarily know what's going on, but you have an idea, don't think that you can't come down with the whole thing. Do you know what I'm saying? And whatever the purpose that should be served from that, God is going to get the glory from it. There's an ultimate goal or there are things at play in certain areas or in this world. I think a lot of people believe that, I don't believe in coincidences. God's will is going to prevail. So I feel like in all of that, like, what side are you going to be on? Are you going to be on the side of his will, or are you going to be on the side of your will, basically? And we've got to stand strong and stand up for what's right. Do you know what I mean? Because I believe at the end of the day, God is what's right. And if you're on his side, then you're going to be okay. Even if you fall or you become a casualty of standing in truth, it doesn't matter. I hope that if ever faced with a decision that could affect my life on this earth, I hope I choose him. Like, I ultimately hope I choose him. And I think that Mordecai really is showing that, because as Casey was saying, even in the tragedy of what's happening because of the king's official, he's still not bowing down. Like, he's not bowing down. He's crying out, you know what I'm saying? But he's not bowing down. And that's just being a soldier, one of Jesus's soldiers. You know what I'm saying? And that's who I hope that if the chips are down, that I'm just like, you know what? this is a mountain I'm going to die on, and that's with Jesus. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to like, I hope y'all understand what I'm saying. Like, I'm not a Bible teacher or anything, but like, this is what's going on in my mind as I'm reading this, and I hope that came out to where you guys understand what I'm saying. But I'm gonna go ahead and finish listening and get into my notes, because that's what I pulled my sticky note out, and I was like, the king's power question mark, because I'm like, why doesn't the king know what's going on? And it's gonna, you know, things are gonna unfold, but it's like so much pain and so much death and havoc happening right now. You know, he's just kind of partying and doing all the things, and he doesn't even know what's going on. He doesn't even know that he's being deceived, you know? And that happens in the world for sure. But I'm just like, okay. But we got like 8 chapters, don't we? Hold up. We got 10 chapters to go, and we are right in the middle. So we're at 4. I'll get to 5 or what have you, but that's who we are. So
you're my lifeline. Yeah, you're my lifeline. You're my lifeline. You're my lifeline.
Okay. So she just said something that I just highlighted. Okay, let me just read this part. So it says, Esther sent this reply to Mordecai: go and assemble all of the Jews who can be found in Susa and fast for me. Don't eat or drink for 3 days, night or day. I and my female servants will also fast in the same way. After that, I will go to the king, even if it is against the law. If I perish, I perish. So Mordecai went and did everything Esther had commanded him to do. And so what I put here is God's will ultimately be done, which is what Casey said. And this is the part, now this says in scripture, but this is a hard part that a lot of us have a problem with. Trust me, when I'm saying us, like me too, I have in the past, but I have learned and I have accepted that God's will is going to be done, right? His goodness does not depend on if what happens is what I thought should happen or I think should happen. And I think a lot of people, because we get into our feelings, we're very emotional during certain things, during trying times, during tragedy, during loss, during lack, where we're like, if things don't work out, if a person does die, if an accident does happen, if something horrible happens, that God is not good. A lot of times things happen because of our choices, just individually or in the world. But even if things don't turn out the way that we think that they should happen or we want them to happen, he's still good. And his plan and his will for this world is going to come to pass. He has already won. Like, the battle is, well, battles are in a war. The war is won, right? There may be battles in the war that we could lose and that have been lost, right? But the war is won. He has already won. The earth has been conquered. We're going through it, but you know, because we have to, like, we're here until he comes back. But the enemy is already defeated. We have to remember that. I have to remember that. I have to tell myself that every single day. Even though I go through things, I go through trials, I go through struggles, I have to remind myself that the enemy is already defeated. He thinks he's doing something, but God's will is already happened. He's already won. He sits on the throne. He sits up high and looks down low. He has control of it all, period. You know what I mean? And so when she said that, I was like, girl, you better say it. Okay, you better say it. Just because things don't go the way that we think that they should go, or an outcome of a situation isn't the one that we think is the best, we don't know what's coming ahead. We don't know the chips that are being played. We don't know what's going on. Just because we feel like we see the cards that we are dealt, and we do, we see our perspective, but we don't see the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? He's the Alpha and Omega. He can see it all, and he knows how it's going to end. We can't look around the corner and see what the glory is. Do you know what I'm saying? But we have faith that there's glory at the end. we know that there's glory at the end. We want to be a part of the glory at the end. You know what I'm saying? Praise you, praise you, praise you. So I just wanted to come because I got excited when she said that. I was like, that's the part, you know, that I also think about, like with our business. It's like, you know, it's these highs and lows. And honestly, you guys, when the lows happen, it's just like, Lord, what is going to happen? But at the end of the day, if this business it fails or it's not successful, I don't know. We just kind of came out even, you know what I mean? I don't know. Or it's not as successful as we thought it should be. Does that mean that we failed? I don't think so. I think that in the time that we're here and the time we've already been here, like we have learned so much. We have learned so much. Outside of the business and while having the business, we have really grown and gotten through some things even with our family, you know? So there's a lot of things that we can take from this experience that is bigger than having a business. Because at the end of the day, does God care about what we want to do on a day-to-day? Yes, but like we have to make sure we're giving him the glory. We can't put things too high on our list of wants when at the end of the day we're not giving him the glory. We're not doing things that would bring glory to the kingdom, would bring people to the kingdom, you know? But anyway, this is good. This is good. So she's about to go into her soap method. So I'm going to go ahead and do that part privately. And I won't talk your ear off anymore. All right, bye.
Yeah, you're my lifeline. You're my lifeline. You're my lifeline. Yeah. In you I live, in you I give. In you I love and can't forgive.
Yeah, I saw that last night. They closing stores in 6 states or something.
Oh, just like we saw with the Walmarts.
1 hour later.
This is a test. This is a test on the G7X Mark II to see if I'm crystal clear here. I don't know what I just did. I did something. One thing I do miss about this camera is the stabilization, because I could see it in the camera. I definitely miss that. It's not doing all that shaking. And I know one thing. Oh, I forgot I still had a thing on my face.
What thing?
Concealer.
Oh, yeah,
that I didn't blend. I have to go because the HVAC people are coming to do the annual checkup. Oh my gosh, y'all. It's gonna be quick. Hold on, y'all. I guess we'll really see how this is working in this bathroom since I don't have any light on. We'll see if it's green. We'll see if this makes us. We'll see if it makes it in the video, in the vlog. If it does, you guys let me know in the comments if this is clear. Because we were thinking about getting another camera for hubby. Because his footage, if you recall, last week in the office was a little grainy. And it didn't go with like the cohesiveness of the vlog in terms of quality. Okay, that's how we doing. Hopefully I pat out everything. I usually don't put on makeup going to the shop. I usually don't put on makeup when I go into the shop, but I need to do a video, a book review, or TBR, or I'm not sure what I'm going to label it. I'm out of focus again, but we're gonna see. Say hey. We're gonna see. So I'm gonna hand y'all back over to hubby.
How you guys? Okay, you guys.
Happy Thursday.
It's Thursday. She's heading out. My work day's already started. I'll talk to you about it later. We'll get back to you guys later.
Hey guys. Hello, hello, good morning. It is like 9 o'clock. And where am I? So y'all starting the day with me early. It is Thursday. Happy Thursday. We have a good bit going on starting this day off. I didn't have time to really set up the camera because I feel like sometimes when you vlog, if you have to really like do a hard stop to set up the camera, why is y'all hold on a second. Why did it just do that? My alarm just did something. Y'all, this is an unedited portion of the vlog, okay? But yeah, in order for me to like get this content, because a good bit of you have commented on previous vlogs, you guys like to see when I'm at the shop. So this is kind of like a work with me vlog, or work with me portion. This is not a work with me vlog. But anyway, girl, what are you saying, right? I'm saying I'm here early. So if I have to do all the things, you know what? Midge and Sam, I don't know who's the culprit. Y'all look at my charger. Is this gonna pick it up? It's probably too skinny. Y'all see that? It's trying. It's so thin. Chewing on my plug in the bedroom. They chewing on my plug. I never find out until after the deed is done. But anyway, oh good. I did bring y'all, this is my little emergency bag right here. So a nail came off, and I have, you know, I usually have some lashes in here just in case I need to put lashes on and I don't in a particular day. But I was like, years ago when I worked in corporate America, I had like a little lash bag. So if it would lift in the corner, I hope I'm in focus, y'all. If it would lift in the corner or on the edges or something like that, I had my little emergency bag where I could just get it together in the car, go in the bathroom at the office. Okay, if you stay ready. Anyway, so we're gonna put a nail on this middle finger. Is that gonna work? This is my nails right here, y'all. I think, let's see how. I think this one will work. That one right there, y'all see that? It's probably too skinny here too. My camera's confused. Anyway, and oh man, I didn't bring my other glue though. So y'all listen, I bought this expensive glue. Come on camera, what is wrong with you this morning? Get it together. Okay, I bought this glue right here. This glue was $6, and my nails don't stay on the same way as the 99-cent glue. These nails I've had on for, oh my god, about a week, and this is the first one that popped off. And I used this glue right here. I was so frustrated. I'm like, no, I didn't pay $6. Really, what was it, $6.99? Is that what I said? $7 plus tax for this glue, because it's the brush. It's like, you know, instead of, you know, the 99-cent glue, you open, you twist, you cut, you apply. that one is the best one. So the girl was like, oh yeah, this is a good one. This is the one everybody uses. Everybody who. And I don't know, maybe it's something I did wrong, because now when I think about it, I did put them on in a hurry. So I did not necessarily do all the filing. So maybe, I don't know. I don't think I'm that deep with it with the 99-cent glue either. But anyway, so the HVAC guy is coming today for the annual maintenance check or whatever. So we got to make sure that the HVAC is working. And then a company is coming by to like measure for the lettering that we're going to put on the windows. I mentioned that a few vlogs ago. So I think, so the HVAC guy is coming at 9:30 and the lettering lady is coming at like noon, I think. I have to look at my calendar, my Google Calendar. So that's why we're here early. In addition, I'm going to do a vlog. So as you guys saw a minute ago, your girl put on a little bit of concealer, but I did realize when I got downstairs and I wasn't going back upstairs because y'all know my knee, I should have put on some blush or something, because I feel like I'm all even toned or whatever. And that's fine, but I mean a little color, a little something. I don't have a makeup bag because I don't put on makeup like that. So, I mean I have them, but I didn't bring one. So there's that. Oh, I need to water those crotons. I need to water that when I can see it's starting to need some water. So anyway, yeah, so I did not decorate yesterday after that Bible study. And what else did I do yesterday? I was productive, but I didn't do any decorating. So I'm gonna do that. So I got about 2 hours before we open, and that's what's up. So we're gonna go ahead and like get started and not do the most talking on here. Oh, I need to put on the base coat. This stuff right here, what is this? Who is this? It's called Miracle Gel. It's a top coat. So this takes it from the matte, okay, I'm not gonna give y'all a finger, from the matte to the sheen, to the gloss or whatever. And this literally dries in like 10 seconds. And I'm gonna show y'all. Usually by the time I paint them, I'm gonna just go ahead and do another top coat on all of them. By the time I'm done with like the second hand, it's dry. I will not edit this so you guys can see. So this is the shine. I think my hands might be ashy, my bad. So when I'm done with this hand, I will touch the other hand so you guys can see. I couldn't even believe how fast it dried when I first used it, because it doesn't say anything about quick dry, I don't think, on here. And I found this at Kroger when I went for glue. They have some other colors that I want to try, but the clear is just, I like the pink nude look. It's a natural classic color, and it kind of goes with everything. But does it say quick dry? No, it says top coat Miracle Gel shiny and brilliant. It does, and it says step 2, so I don't know what step 1 is, but there it is. Y'all can screenshot that if you want to. Come on, focus. Are you focusing? I can't tell. Oh yeah. If y'all want to screenshot that, are you? Yeah, you focus. So this is the hand that I just did. See, it's dry. It's so fast. I mean, no drying time whatsoever. And y'all saw me do it. So, all right, let me pull out my laptop and get it started. And I'll show y'all once I finish decorating how everything looks, and I'll check in with y'all a little bit later. Hi, it's the Papa Clinton again. Oh man, I came in early thinking it was at 9:30. That's the appointment, so I had. No, it's fine. Noon is fine. fine because I can still run out and do what I need to do, but I came in because we don't open until 11, so I run errands in the morning. So that's why I thought we said 9:30. So I could have been like doing other things, but noon is fine. And plus I didn't want anybody to really kind of be in here working while we're open. Is it gonna be like, is he off to the side? Like, what does it consist of? Is he gonna have equipment in here or? Okay. All right, noon is fine. Fine. Hey, you guys, I just realized I had the camera on. I was about to, hold on y'all. I'm low key, like, I'm not frustrated. You know what, cause this happens. But it's like I left my house early to be here at the time we had scheduled, and now you're telling me that the guy's not coming until noon. Yeah, I brought the crotons in to help with that fall color right here. In regards to an order that I placed, I scheduled it for tomorrow morning, and I just wanted to see if it was going to be ready before I drive out there. Okay, so she went to check on my order. I just want to be sure because I have to drive out there tomorrow. But y'all, look what came today. Thrive today. So this is a women's group that I'm in at my church. Do you need the sales order number or anything? It's been a while. I'm good, how are you? All right, no ma'am, that's it. Okay, you too, bye-bye. She's so sweet. Y'all, let me show y'all this box. Or packaging. Look at this packaging. Oh my God, it's so pretty. Okay, let's see what we got. So I think we get these quarterly. Never Lose Hope designs. Oh, how pretty is this? Remember your why. Oh, that is gorgeous. And it's green lettering, so I will definitely be wearing this with my green Apple band. This is the band that I wear at the shop. So usually if you guys see me with a green band on, it's because it's when I'm working. Otherwise, I wear my other watches. Then they gave us a hat, which I know I'm not gonna be able to fit because your girl has a big head. It's just what it is. Okay, Here to Thrive. Okay, this is just perfection for the plant shop. Oh, I wish I could put this on my head. It is adjustable, but I'll probably have to put this on when the braids are not in. Oh, what is this? Crystal Hydration Mist, Seaweed, and Quartz Rose Water. Girl, now you know I love everything in rose. I love... Okay, so it goes on my face. Hydration Mist. Hi, welcome in. Thank you. Okay, I'm back. All right, so the second thing is wet bag. 2 pockets and it's water resistant. So I guess this is just something you would carry on the beach. I love that this is plant themed. I mean, really? And a book. John C. Maxwell, The 16 Undeniable Laws of Communication. Don't send me a book, yo. Yes. Never be afraid to speak to a group again. It's been said that public speaking is the #1 fear of most people, with death being second. Listen, I'm embarrassed to tell y'all how many times I dropped public speaking in college before either realizing, learning, seeing, being told, I don't know, by someone at the school that, girl, you know you can take interpersonal communications. I was like, what? So you don't have, I didn't have to speak in a group. I could just speak, well, it was just smaller, you know, one-on-one. Honey, it saved me. I don't like public speaking, and I know, I'm guessing possibly it may be a question that come up in your mind. It's like, girl, how you on the YouTube? Okay, it's different because I'm talking to y'all, but I'm not like in front of you guys. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's not like this big old group of people that I have to talk to. Also, you may be asking, but don't y'all have workshops? We do, but it's much easier. Now, this lady has walked by this plant shop 3 times. Now she coming in. I'll be right back. Hi, welcome in. Okay. Oh, so before I say this, I was just telling hubby the footage that you guys saw yesterday, where I was like trying to explain my thoughts from the scripture that I was reading. I felt like after like I turned the computer or the camera off, that I don't know if you guys had got it, because I felt like I just struggle with processing like my thoughts and communicating them in a way that people can understand. Sometimes I didn't always feel like this, obviously not in my 20s and my 30s, but more recently, like in the past 5 years, I just feel like sometimes when I'm trying to say what I'm trying to say, it takes a minute for me to like get the thought out in a way that people can understand what I'm saying. And especially with like Bible study and stuff, because I'm just not confident all the time in that I'm understanding what I'm reading completely. Like I get what I'm reading, but just like I'm understanding what I'm reading. See, it's happening right now. But just conveying that in a way that other people can understand where I'm coming from. Maybe this will help in a way. Like maybe this will teach me some techniques in processing. So it says, it's been said that public speaking is the #1 fear of most people, with death being second. This means said comedian Jerry Seinfeld, if you have to be at a funeral, you would rather be in the casket than doing the eulogy. I don't know if I'd rather be in the casket, but I definitely don't think I would want to do a eulogy either. How can you overcome fear or ineffectiveness as a speaker? Learn the laws of communication. John C. Maxwell has been a public speaker and motivational teacher for more than 50 years. He is one of the only 8 people on the planet who have been awarded Toastmasters Golden Gavel and been inducted into the National Speakers Association Hall of Fame. In the 16 Undeniable Laws of Communication, apply them and make the most of your message. He shares everything he's learned from a lifetime of communication. Now, I did look into taking Toastmasters again. I did take it when I was in corporate America. It was a class that they had offered at my job for free. Like you could take it. It was just like something they were doing or whatever. And then also hubby has had to take he had to take some public speaking class that all directors had to take, or upper level management. I can't remember what that's called or whatever, but I'll put it here on the screen because obviously I'll ask him about it. I'm interested in reading this. So it says that learn how to speak from conviction, prepare your content and yourself for speaking, find and use your personal and communication strengths, focus on your audience and connect, tell better stories, read the room and create energy and anticipation. Now that's one thing your girl always knows how to do. Okay, she knows how to read a room. She definitely knows how to read a room. And I wish more people would learn how to read a room, but we're not gonna talk about that. Add value to people and inspire people to take action. So everyone has a message to share. This is just in conclusion. Whether you wanna improve your ability to inspire employees, speak at a PTA meeting, report to a board of directors, teach students, deliver a sermon, address a small group, speak from a stage, or communicate to an arena full of people, this book can help you. Learn from one of the best communicators in the world and start making the most of your message today. Definitely, I'm just going to insert this into the TBR list, and this is going to be a great read. I know it. All right, so did y'all see me spray myself and do the most? Okay. I love this is some good rose too, and I like that this is glass. I love it. Okay, let me figure out how to put this back in here. I'll see y'all. I gotta put on my 2 press-on nails. Hi guys, happy Saturday. Happy Saturday. I don't know if I have on lip gloss. So I'm just opening up the vlog real quick. Okay, sir, ma'am, please stay in your lane. Because let's make sure we good. I was gonna try and get an outfit of the day for you guys before I left, because I'll be doing a whole lot in this outfit today. One of which is we're going to a business meet and greet. So if you guys remember several vlogs back, I went to a church summit or a business summit at the church, and it was an amazing experience. And from there, at the end, there were different breakout groups where you were allowed to pick what you wanted more guidance in, more information in, and things of that nature. And so that was amazing as well. From there, you went back into, and I think that's what I showed on the vlog, where they had basically the panel, which was everyone who had hosted those breakout groups, kind of doing a summary of all of the things or the key points that they shared in those groups. And then from there, depending on the type of business, I'm sorry you guys, hold on, it's just gonna do this a couple of times and then it'll stop. Okay, I promise. Oh, stop sign. This is a new stop sign in my neighborhood, you guys. I apologize. But anyway, we should be good now. I think we'll be good. So for right now, hold on. Okay. And so from there, depending on your business, if you were a startup business, if you had, you know, startup or revenue based, like you had to ask questions like 0 to 50,000, 50,000 to 150,000, and then 200,000 and above per year. So it depends on like what group, that would determine what group you got put into going forward. So there was an application process. Again, I apologize. It's like a lot of trees down the street in my neighborhood, just trees, so the light is coming through. Anyway, shining through. It was an application process, so you had to be approved, and your girl was approved. Yes. So I got approved maybe a few weeks ago, and at the time, you guys, I honestly do not recall at any point in the business summary, in the business summit, them saying, I may have some sweat on my face, y'all. Ooh, I think I do. And I can't use a water wipe because that would take off my makeup, which I only have on concealer and blush. Why does it look like, oh, okay, hold on, y'all. Okay, but what was I saying? Oh yeah, so I got approved, and I got the email like at the top of the month. And what happened is there was a little hiccup, because I do not remember during the summit that them mentioning like there was going to be some type of tuition. Of course, thinking about it, you know, as things unfolded, and I'm gonna tell you guys in a second, it makes sense because they are providing guidance, business guidance, business expertise, business resources. We will be in a business small group, and so all of that costs, right? But I don't recall them. If they did, I definitely don't recall the amount. Why am I stranded between these little cars right here? Oh, they want me to take. Oh, I'm glad I looked down, honey. Okay. They want to take me through the city. Okay. I'm in sport. Oh my God. I can't get off the exit in sport. Ooh, slow down, girl. Anyway, so when I got the email, then it gave the instructions to go on the website and change your lighting again. Y'all, this lighting right here is definitely gonna be harsh. Yeah, going this direction right here is gonna be harsh all the way, so I'll check back in with y'all later.
First time in a long time, hurting deeply inside. First time in a long time, hurting deeply. Trustful. Watching my back, even when I'm in a pool. Oh, trustful. Doing my thing, but I'm kinda crumbling. Not like you.
Okay, so I'm almost at church. The entire time, y'all, the sun was in my eyes, but it's all good because I was watching listening to an Audible. So basically what happened was I had to sign into the website, you know, for the group, and the tuition, like I was like, yeah, we don't have this money, not for this, you know. And I was a little discouraged because I was like we just didn't have the money to invest in the amount, and it is not small. So I sent them an email and I said, you know, thanking them for the opportunity, thank you for selecting us, but you know, regretfully we won't be able to participate. Oh my God. So anyway, short story shorter, the lady, I think my team member or my group member, or the head of the group, or what have you, or maybe she's like, I'm not exactly sure who she is, I'll find out today obviously. She was like, you know, okay, hold on a second, let me go and figure out like what I could do. And so she came back maybe a day or so later, and she was like, is there an amount that you guys can do? So, you know, I called hubby and I was like, hey, you know, blah 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 blah, And so we came up with a number that we could commit to and pay in full, you know. And so I sent that back to her, and she was like, okay, let me check with, you know, maybe, I don't know. And so she came back like a few days or maybe a day or so later after that, and she was like, she got that approved. And so I was like, oh my God, yes, thank you. You know, so I paid it yesterday or last night, because she responded yesterday. And so after the shop, I paid it, and we are here. Look at God. Okay, love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. So I have like my mini. I'm not going to go in here with all the things that I went in here with the last time, because I wasn't even able to pull it out because it was a lot of talking. So I just need to check my group. I think I'm actually going to carry my Bible bag, though. I do have my Bible bag. I got my nails on. I put them on at stoplights. Just one stoplight. And oh God, I didn't turn off my Audible. And so hopefully they have coffee, because I didn't stop and get any of that. But I got my Bible bag right here, and I'm gonna at least carry this. Let me take a few things out that I don't need, like my book that I'm reading. Y'all, I'm reading like 3 or 4 books. This book, oh my God, so good. So I need my Bible. I don't need my quiet companion, and I don't need my prayer Bible, but I do have my Bible, which I need. Actually, let me take my prayer Bible. I don't need this. Like, I don't need to carry anything that's gonna make this bag heavier. And just in case they give us some literature, paperwork, whatever, I have something to put it in. I have my pens, I have my sticky notes, and like I said, I have my mini, which I can now put in here. And let me take an Altoid. I always gotta take an Altoid, you guys, before I go in people's faces, for real. Even though I've brushed and gargled and all the things, where are my keys? I gotta take an Altoid. It just seems like it finalizes everything. All right, I'll see y'all a little bit later. And I can carry my camera in this bag, so I'll try to get some footage. Hey guys, so we're done. There was nothing for me to record because this is a very serious group. Okay, y'all. So I was in the room, okay? I was in the room with people that I needed to be, or that I need to be in the room with. So we'll talk a little bit more about it. But I'm headed to the shop now to relieve the hubby.
So yeah, we got Shadow in the back there. You can't really see her. And I am on the way to drop her off for a grooming session. And then I'll be covering the shop for a couple of hours. You know what, I should have bought another battery. I hope I got some good battery to get some good footage. But with that being said, you guys know the plan. And I will talk to you guys a little later. All right, bye. Hi you guys, so we're here at the PetSmart, and what I'm about to do now is give Shadow just a little time to be nervous. What she usually does when she starts going into the PetSmart is she'll have a nervous movement. So I'm gonna walk her around this green. Hopefully, yeah, she knows what's about to happen. Hopefully she goes, because if she doesn't, she'll like go inside the store. So if you've been in a PetSmart or Petco, like animals, the pets do have, you know, accidents in there. So, you know, it's just a part of that type of business. So I'm gonna try to mitigate that and make sure she's okay by walking her real quick. Hey you guys, so I'm back and Shadow's happy because for whatever reason the groomer is not available. They must have called in sick or something, but they are not there. And so for my wife, like, I had the rare opportunity to tell her I told you so, because not that it's like a huge ordeal, but when I'm like doing stuff on my weekend, I don't like stuff stacked on top of one another. So when she was like, I'm going to the conference, can you cover me? I'm like, okay, cool. It's just 3 hours. I've done it before. And then she's like, oh, by the way, can you take Shadow to the groomer before you go into the shop? And like, that's just one extra to do that I just didn't want hanging over me. And it was right after her coming off of getting her updated shots, rabies shots. So if there was a problem and I couldn't like solve it in like 15-20 minutes before going into the shop, I would be stuck with Shadow in the shop, or have to try to take her back home and try to just manage it. And it's just a extra headache. Not the end of the world, but that's the thing I didn't want to have to deal with. So all things being equal, all things being good, I would have dropped her off and wife would have picked her up on the way back from her thing. And then I would have taken her home while we handed off duties at the shop. But because hopefully the groomers who were there, I mean, they usually have like a good roster, more than one, so I can't imagine what happened. But for whatever reason, the groomers are not there. And she has to go to the shop with me anyway. So it's like, this is, the kind of stuff that like my contingency mind, if this happens, then I don't want to this, is not afraid of, but just don't want to deal with. Like, you know what I mean? So wifey has her Monday, which is usually her errand day, for all kinds of stuff like this. Like, why didn't you just schedule Shadow for a Monday, or even on a Sunday or something? I don't know. So I get my little one I told you so, because I got to sit her in the back. I got to make sure she got enough water some kind of way, and make sure she's not stirring and causing any commotion in the back for 3 hours, because it's almost 11 and I got to open the shop. So fun times. But I get the rare husband I told you so. I told you so. I told you so. I told you so. I probably never speak those words again, and I might be dead, you guys, now, because you say that to your wife. You might have an I told you so, but you gonna hear about it later. But anyway, it's a beautiful Saturday. I hope wife's enjoying the business conference. Hope she's learning a lot. By this point in the vlog, you guys hopefully have been over to Team ShanaJaye Extra and have seen some of our podcast material. So how's that going? Are you enjoying it? I'll ask it here too. What topics do you want us to discuss? Us doing Podtober is a challenge, because we want to talk about things that are interesting, but because we're not daily in the news and we're like ahead of schedule, like we had to kind of schedule the podcast ahead of time, because you saw in the other video I was going out of town and stuff like that. We're not able to just like talk about stuff in the news the day of. But once Podtober is over, we might go to either every 2 weeks or once a month, and then that'll give us enough time to kind of pull out topics or themes that are in the zeitgeist, hot, current events, that type of stuff, and talk about it in addition to whatever you guys want to talk about. So hopefully you're getting some value there, and we're not yapping your ear off, and we're providing some value. I think our value is in the fact that we are older, we're married, and of course we believe in the Lord of Lords, the Lord of Hosts, and salvation through Jesus Christ. Amen. Amen. And even if you don't believe in that, it's just how we feel, what we think, what we believe. We're not here to indoctrinate anyone. Just speak the truth as we know it. let me get in this shop, open up, and hold down the fort. Because my wife is amazing. She does all the things. You see, when I try to do the things, I have a breakdown like I just had. But my wife does the things, and she's just like, you know? So, yeah. All right. Talk to y'all later. Blame your mom. I know. Blame your mom. I can't stay back here with you though. I can't. I know. Blame your mom. Blame your mom. It's okay. It's okay. Okay, lay down, Shadow. Lay down. Good girl. Good girl. 3 hours goes by quickly, you guys. She'll be all right back there. It's just, you know, we have a dog policy in the shop for the safety of the animals, because all the plants are not safe for animals. Some are toxic to animals. It looks nice in here, you guys. It's my first time being in here since the latest shipment and the autumn colors. So it looks very nice, very festive. All right, you guys. I won't use up all the battery on just me yapping to you guys. I will walk the floor and make sure everything looks okay. Pick up any loose leaves that might be a problem. But otherwise, I think we're good. All right, talk to you later. Bye.